So, good morning, students, and welcome to the online classes of Sacred Heart High School. In our previous class, we have already studied about lesson number 7, Soils, part 1. So, in this class, we will be continuing with our chapter 7, that is Soils. Open page number 42 of your geography textbook. Geographical explanation. You have studied the major soil types of Maharashtra. On the basis of soil's color, texture, formation process, thickness of layers, etc., we can divide the state's soil into 5 major types. So, children, the state's soil means Maharashtra's soil is being divided into 5 major types. On the basis of what? Soils, color, texture, formation process, thickness of layers, etc. So, let us study the first one, that is coarse soil. This soil is a result of weathering and low rainfall. This soil can be found in the hilltops of the western part of the plateau. Example, Ajanta, Balaghat and Mahadev Hills. The proportion of humus is negligible in this soil. So children, where is the coarse soil found? In the regions of hilltops of the western part of the plateau. Now wherever there is low rainfall and weathering, it gives rise to coarse type of soil. Now the proportion of humus is negligible means there is very low, or you can say not found. Humus is not found in that soil or very less. So if there is no humus in the soil, that means the soil is not fertile or very less fertile. Then comes Regur or black soil. It is found in the areas of medium rainfall in the valleys and alluvial plains of river basins. So in the areas where there is medium rainfall, it gives rise to Regur or black soil. 2 types of this soil are found. Dark black soil is found in the western part of Deccan Plateau, while medium black soil is found in the eastern part, Vidarbha. Though it is black in color, proportion of organic components is less in the soil. Laterite soil. This type of soil is found in the coastal belt of Konkan to the west of the Sahyadris and in the east of Vidarbha. In the areas of heavy rainfall, the eroded rocks get washed away in a large quantity. So what does the word eroded means? That the rocks get washed away or they move from one place to another. Why do they get eroded? Because of heavy rainfall. So when there is heavy rainfall, what happens is the rocks gets washed away with the water. And as a result, the parent rock lies bare open. So when the rocks above the parent rocks are washed away, the parent rocks gets lied bare open. There is nothing above it, on top of it. And due to which the iron in the rock reacts with the oxygen in the air and causes chemical reaction. And this causes or this gives rise to reddish orange color to the soil, that is laterite soil. Okay. Alluvial soil of the coastal strip. Majority of the rivers flowing in the Konkan region are short and flow with great speed. Therefore, alluvium brought by them gets deposited at the mouth of the rivers. This soil is found at the mouth of the rivers in the western coastal strip. Example, the areas around Panvel, Uran Coast, Dharamtar Creek, etc. So how is this soil found? it is only near the coastal strip, only near coastal areas where the rivers are flowing. So, what happens when the rivers flow with great speed? They bring alluvium with them, and that alluvium gets deposited at the mouths of the river, and hence this soil is found there. Then, yellow brown soil. These soils are found in the areas of extreme rainfall, means very high rainfall. Now, they are not very fertile, therefore, they are not used for agriculture. They are mainly found in Chandrapur, eastern parts of Bandara, and parts of Sahyadri mountain. So, children, these were the 5 main types of the soil found in Maharashtra. Now, let us learn about soil erosion and degradation. A layer of soil means the top layer of soil, gets removed due to water or wind. This means that the soil gets eroded. Now, just as we saw that how the rocks get eroded due to heavy rainfall or heavy water flowing, the same way the top layer of soil gets removed due to wind or water. Now, running water, climate, and diversity in physiography are reasons for soil erosion. What is the meaning of soil erosion? Soil erosion means when the soil from one place is removed and is carried to the another place due to wind or water is called as soil erosion. The soil quality may get lower due to certain reasons. This is called degradation of soil. To obtain a higher agricultural yield, chemical fertilizers, insecticides, weedicides, etc. are used. The excessive spraying of chemicals and use of chemical fertilizers leads to soil degradation.
Excessive irrigation draws the salt from the soil upwards and makes the soil saline and then unproductive. Due to excessive use of chemicals, their residues remain in the soils for many years. They become a threat to the existence of microorganisms in the soil. It leads to lowering of the humus content in the soil and the plants do not get micronutrients. If the pH of the soil thus gets disturbed, it is a sign of soil degradation. So children, irrigation or giving water to the soil is very necessary, but if it becomes excessive or more than required, it leads to increase the salinity in the soil and then because of which the soil becomes unproductive. Also, when more amount of chemical fertilizers or pesticides are used, their residues remain in the soil for many years and hence it becomes a threat to the existence of microorganisms in the soil, which indirectly leads to the lowering of humus content in the soil. And if the pH level of the soil gets disturbed, it is also a sign of soil degradation. Soil conservation. Considering the importance of soils, it is necessary to conserve it. It is necessary to protect the fertile soils of farmlands from getting washed out due to rains. Soil conservation includes the works like construction of embankments and planting trees on them, construction of gully plugs against the steep slopes, etc. Such works are taken up by the Department of Soil Conservation. So children, it is very necessary that we conserve soil, especially the fertile soils of farmlands from getting washed away. Now, soil conservation includes the work like planting trees on soil. Also, construction of gully plugs against the steep slopes, etc. Now, such work of soil conservation are taken up by the Department of Soil Conservation. Planting trees can also control the velocity, that is the speed of the wind. This helps reducing the erosion of soil by wind. So wind carries soil along with it. So planting trees is very helpful to control the velocity of the wind. The plant roots hold the soil, and this also reduces the erosion of soil. Under soil conservation, the continuous contour trenches, that is CCTs, are constructed along the slopes. Construction of such trenches at different heights checks the velocity of water running along the slopes and hence reduces soil erosion. The water arrested in these trenches percolates into the ground. So children, as you all can see in figure 7.5, CCT, that is continuous contour trenches. Those trenches are built or constructed along the slopes so that the velocity, that is the speed of the running water, can be controlled. Also, the water gets arrested into these trenches, which also seeps down into the ground. The government of Maharashtra has implemented the Watershed Catchment Area Development Program, under which constructing embankments along slopes in rural areas, introducing CCTs along steep slopes, etc. are undertaken. This led to the success of the scheme Arrest Water, Let It Percolate. This has resulted in raising the groundwater levels and reducing the erosion of soil. Recently, the government has launched the scheme called Jalayukta Shivar. Under this scheme, works like construction of farm bunds, arresting waters of small streams, connecting the streams, etc. are being carried out on a large scale. So children, the government of Maharashtra has launched various schemes and programs so that we can conserve the soil and save it from getting eroded. It is advisable to reduce the excessive use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, as it lowers down the pH level of soil. If organic manures, vermicompost, compost are used regularly, it helps maintain the pH level balance, increase the proportion of humus, and retain the fertility of soil. Keeping the farmland fallow for some period and cultivating different crops alternatively is important to retain the fertility of soils. So children, farmers are advised that instead of using more chemical fertilizers and pesticides, they can use organic manures, which will also help to maintain the pH balance and increase the proportion of humus and retain the fertility of soil. Now, along with it, if we keep the farm fallow, that is empty, for some years or some period of time and cultivating different crops alternatively, then this also helps to retain or get back the fertility of soil. So with this, we come to an end of our chapter 7, that is soils. We shall meet in our next lecture. Till then, thank you. Stay home and stay safe.